Hey guys, Omni here. We're going to be checking out Hocus Pocus 2 today. I just reacted to the first film just a few days ago, actually. Watched it this week in preparation for this film because I realized after some pondering and seeing the trailer for this film that I don't remember anything about that movie to the point where I was questioning if I've ever actually seen the entire thing. And I will say, after having watched it, I don't think I ever saw the entire movie to begin with, man. So check out my reaction if you haven't seen it. I quite enjoyed the original. I thought it still held up. It was still great fun, man. I had a blast watching that movie, and I'm very curious to see how they bring this back to life, what they do with these characters, if it lives up to the long-awaited hype for the fans that have been clamoring for this for all these years after they sequel baited this at the end of that film all the way back in '93, man. But guys, with that said, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It will be in watch-along format, so you can just see footage with the time code, see my reaction to the entire thing. You also got the same thing for all the movies and shows that we cover here on the channel over there as well. You also get to put forth suggestions and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, to try to make it worth your while since you are going out of your way to support the channel. But of course, I know not everyone can do that, and a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it really does go a long way with helping the channel grow here on the YouTubes. If you're new, if you're tuning in for the first time with this one, I really hope you enjoy the reaction. If you do, hope you stick around. But with that all said out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into Hocus Pocus 2. Here we go. Ooh, I like that. Interesting. I dig it. I dig it. Set in the mood. I thought so. Just based on the cadence, the walk, and everything.
And agree to marry John Pritchard.
Allow me a moment to reconsider. No.
Oh, praise God.
I refuse to marry that lout. If I shall marry anyone, it will be Billy Butcherson.
Oh, Billy? What?
As we are soulmates.
Since when?
Since we shared that kiss in the graveyard.
He does have like a Doug Jonesian frame.
I banish thee from Salem. Forever.
Well, that doesn't last.
You can't do that. Take your hands off my sister. No. Stop it. This is our home.
Oh, not anymore.
It was like, wee.
I do not like this place. Perhaps we should form a calming circle.
I get that reference. Oh, are we gonna meet Mother? That's the song Sarah sang. Oh, whoa.
Magic has a way of uniting things that ought to be together. Happy 16th birthday, child.
But I'm a witch. I know things.
I drink and I know things.
The world is not too fond of witches. Can't imagine why.
Perhaps because thou eateth children?
How else does one stay young and ridiculously beautiful?
Now they shall never take us. Now we'll be together forever.
Satan's work carried through the water.
Guys, this guy's so fucking obnoxious. Yelling is acting! When it scrunched the words together like that, my brain could only read it as Hocus Pocus.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome. Our party at Cassie's. You're coming, right? We invited the whole grade, even Glenn. Glenn!
What the fuck?
No, it's fine. We don't have anything to talk about.
Like,
Have fun at your party.
I don't remember the actor's name, but the guy, oh my God, just the way his face,
What? The three of you.
oh, his way he makes these expressions, man, it reminds me of,
And what's that?
A good luck charm in case there's a pop quiz.
I
Crusher
hope not, because
in Stargirl. Sportsmaster.
Good morning, ghouls and goblins.
Just you made him more of an airhead.
The most bone-chilling legend of All Hallows Eve, of the Sanderson sisters. The Sanderson sisters.
Production? I like it.
Most powerful coven that ever lived, thanks to Winifred's Book of Spell.
You really don't want people opening that book, huh?
It's to keep the book from getting out.
Yeah, it did wake up at the end of the last movie.
What's a virgin?
Don't worry about it.
That is a person who has never lit a candle. They cannot return unless there is another candle.
They made a backup candle. Oh, those are pretty. Thank you, jump scare cat.
Most legends, I'm assuming that's based in some sort of patriarchal fear of female aging.
Yeah, probably that too. But either way, I have a gift.
Pretty sure it's meant to be puberty. But
Just the thing
sure.
for a young mystic.
Ew. It looks like it drowned.
Well, looks aren't everything.
Wait. Max did light the fire spigot in here. Is that the real candle?
Hey, you don't taunt the devil book?
You don't taunt the devil book? It doesn't have a black flame, so. It's actually a big ass firecracker. Why did it take so long to turn black? Oh, maybe it had to get down to the real wick. The heck? Is it? See, this is the entrance I was expecting in the first one. Except they just got a little shaky, a little glowy green light, and they just open the door. What was that Power Rangers sound there?
Yeah. Wasn't there a moon?
They turned off the moon.
Lock up your children! Yes, Salem, we're back!
After 10,000 years, I'm free!
At sunrise, we have to brew the life potion and steal their souls.
Yes.
Where is this beacon of light? Have I been forsaken? I cannot steal their souls without him. Sister Mary, yes, help me.
Maybe if you committed to memory what you needed.
Memory serves me incorrectly. We were in the cottage, the boys were in the cages, and that's when that sunrise tricked us, fake sunrise. Last time there will be no trickery.
I will say, like, Winifred, shouldn't she have been frozen as a statue back at that cemetery? Because Sarah and Mary got exploded by the sun. But they all popped out of hell.
I know. My favorite word. Which one do you like the best? Don't say it to me.
Get in
You
line.
don't have to brew the potions anymore. You could just buy them.
Buy them.
Except better, because the souls are already mixed in.
No more luring children to their demise?
No, they're already demised.
Was my only job. Alas.
Sisters, let us come back to
It was her thing. It worked. Worked quite well.
Here we are.
Just powerful indeed. Look, observe.
This is shit I wanted to see more of in the last one, to be honest. We got to see a little bit of them fuddling around in modern times, and
'Tis tingly, my favorite feeling.
Tis the face of a child. A newborn! Oh, sister.
Oh, God.
Get some salt. Why? Does we taste better when they eat us? No, because it protects against dark magic. At least that's what Gilbert says to get people to buy it. Gilbert?
Are you the Sanderson sisters?
Oh. Some fans.
We are very veterinary. Foxy. Foxy.
Yeah, see? The lotions work. Why are these
Tricking them with the filter.
Uh-oh, Winnie.
That's not good. Okay.
And curse me.
And her finger guns are working.
Well, what about us? There's only one.
Bats and beetles, find something, anything. We must fly.
Swiffer?
I'm surfing, cowabunga.
Shouldn't know what that is or means, but okay.
They dance off out the way. They were the only broomies left. The man said, be careful, they have a mind of their own.
Yes, they do.
Get book and brew our potion. Then what, Winnie, then what? Then we run amok in Salem.
You know, I gotta say, I think the flying looked better in the first one.
Gilbert, where did you
Forget this actor's name, but I like him a lot.
I can't believe it worked! What were they like?
No, what do you mean it worked?
Did they sing? Because you know they love to sing.
Wait, you knew that was a black flame candle?
Look,
Oh.
they were ahead of their time, and they were misunderstood. So the whole world was against them. But now, look, everybody loves them. Look at all this stuff.
Thinks they can change.
It no longer smells like death. Now it smells like...
Clean linen. Yeah, we have a plug-in for that.
A boy.
Halloween, 1993. Not a great year for me. A bunch of bullies stole all my candy. But then...
Probably
saw you.
Jay and Ice
All the way
or
to the
whatever.
cemetery.
Yeah.
But I was too late.
Oh, her statue did explode, didn't it? Never mind. I forgot.
And I found a book. He was awake. He showed me how to make another candle. It wasn't pretty.
Okay, never mind.
No, thou wouldst have a plan to...
That's why he said, oh, or another candle, because he made one.
Well, I told you we should have the entire family when we had the chance.
We tried, but we were too young and too weak.
Like how they were walking the same pattern, but like not together.
It has been decided. We are doing the Najimy Maxima.
Oh, but when you promised to never ever do that spell?
That was 300 years ago. That promise has expired.
Not letting her do it.
Oh, no, not you. They're your calling card.
Show me the power spell.
The head of a lover. Ooh, yeah, that'd be a bummer because all of our lovers are gone.
This is how we bring Billy back.
Okay, sure. But you know, Billy was my lover.
Oh, Sarah, you were just playing. Let's see what witch's butter, juice of Aurelia berry, one.
Fuck is witch's butter.
You shall gather all the ingredients and bring them to the Forbidden Wood, and we shall sniff out the blood of our enemy.
The Reverend.
The mayor. And if you pay...
The Reverend Mayor.
I am so dead. That's not 6 feet under.
What the fuck?
Who are you?
Why is he awake?
Killer zombie!
Stop! I am a good zombie. I'm not even chasing thee. Stay back!
I guess like he was activated and just went back to sleep, right? He just laid back down.
Were you there that night with the Sanderson sisters?
Is this Doug Jones again?
Guess
Or
what?
no?
They're back. Again.
He's like, nope, 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 nope. Going back in.
I'm doing a spell to kill Winifred. For good. I mean, don't you want to pay her back for...
Well, he 180'd on his stance about the sisters real quick, didn't he?
One kiss with Winifred. One! Oh, she has sullied my name for eternity.
Well, if you help me gather everything I need for the spell...
Sounds about right.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Right as rain.
I have to know. Yep, Doug Jones. Good.
He has an apple in his mouth. Perhaps they're gonna roast him on a spit. My roomies would love this. Let me get the girls. Right up there they are.
What the... Oh. Not gonna lie. Rumors are mildly kind of scary.
Now what?
Probably have to, like, say an incantation or something.
Lift the curse and let us out. Lift the curse and let us out. Lift the curse and let us out.
Looks like she's the magic one.
I can't believe it worked! Oh, I always thought Gilbert was lying about this stuff. We need to get
Because when she was wielding the salt too, it glowed.
book away from the witches.
Even though when, I forget her name. And the first one was just sling it around like Count Dooku. Didn't do anything. So it's got to be something specific with her charging up some of these things.
I'm sorry, would you mind taking my place in line? My daughter's about to ruin her future.
Okay, he's safe now.
That's going to backfire on her, though. Like, they're in a great place to begin with. The book is sweating. Just book casual, book casual. This book has no chill, man.
Hey, it's the Sanderson sisters. All right, looking good. What do you call yourselves?
The original. Is that what I look like? Damn, girl, we look foxy. Oh, me. Lose the teeth.
Mind your business, girl.
Look surprised.
The Sanderson!
What sayest thou? Sorry.
Better luck next time.
Oh!
Try to keep up. 1, 2, 3, 4. One way or another. We'll trip ya. Hallelujah. Lead us, Salem. Lead us to my
That's pretty damn good bop, man.
Hey, guys, why are you going so slow? Wretched villagers. Useless, even when bewitched.
Maybe if they weren't dancing and just walking / running. I love a good dance number in the street, man. What the hell?
Okay, come on, Cassie.
That breaks the immersion a little bit. I'm so glad Doug Jones is in here, man. I'm glad that I know it's Doug Jones because I was complimenting just how well the physicality of that actor was in the last one. I didn't find out about Madonna in there. Another callback. I didn't catch that until after I finished editing everything.
Oh, please. It was mere luck we stumbled upon the village idiot.
Their coven is complete.
Stay in here, guys. Spread it out.
I love all the scenes where they're together.
Sorry, I didn't.
Because it feels a little more
Really?
Siri. Because it feels more authentic.
I love them. I love it. Great. Oh, I wish I knew the steps. Hey!
Wow. Hey, I got tons of steps, man.
What am I doing here?
Oh, they snapped out of it once they found him.
That was well done. Hey, where's my apple? Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! Who's got my apple? Whoa! Hey!
Aww.
On the legs. On the...
Careful with your leg, buddy. Don't need to be losing it.
The salt blocks dark magic. Seeing as you're basically dark magic in human form, you're trapped.
Impossible.
You've been tricked by teenagers. Again.
It's okay. It's a common thing for them. Like the fire extinguishers and the headlights of the truck. That ain't working, buddy. It's magic.
She cursed you. You are not trying to kill them. You are helping them.
I need your head!
Well, take one of their heads.
Huh? It has to be you! You were her lover!
We shared one kiss. Give me my head. Not again. Stop. Unhand me. Don't just stand there. Get him. Follow the sound of my voice, you dustbag.
He doesn't have ears.
Whoa.
Did you, like, really not know that?
No, I thought I was just making conversation.
What a fucking
So many
idiot.
people to apologize to.
It's okay.
Aw. He's just an idiot.
Oh, no, I don't want to die. Oh, oopsie, sorry.
Quick callback.
My mistake, it's just a very small bus.
Another callback. I think all vehicles are buses.
This pathetic thing. This. Look at this. I don't even know if there's an apple in there. No, this is probably a caramel-covered matzo ball for all I know, but you know what? I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna like it.
I feel bad for him, man.
I'm just glad he's safe.
I was just thinking earlier, how are the Roombas going to play into this whole thing? And they're going to fucking suck up the salt.
Becca.
Oh my God.
She's part of their mother's lost coven, right? Because that's the glow that the mother gave off. Yeah, you can't do that.
It won't go out until the sun rises, you dolt.
Well, there's no need for name calling. Cassie?
Good job, Woody. Now we have everything we need. No, not everything.
A petrified spider.
Thou art now rendered redundant.
Becca.
Oh my God.
She's part of their mother's lost coven, right? Because that's the glow that the mother gave off.
The south, the east, the west.
They have to do it 7 times, right? So do they have to restart now?
I knew she smelled awful.
Aw, her little baby lightning.
I am suddenly powerful.
Hey! Pew, 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 pew!
Stop that! Stop dancing around, you fool! Get them! Get them!
Uh-oh.
I am not a fool. I am a good and loyal sister, and I expect to be seen as such.
Shut up and get going!
Of course, Woody.
She doesn't know. No, get up.
Gah.
You have a choice.
And what choice would that be?
I'm talking to the book.
You little traitor.
No, I'm not like Winifred. I don't want to be all powerful. I just want to stop them.
Oh, I think he wants you to read the warning.
Actually read the warning.
Beware the power spell, for it is most dangerous. Power is meant to be shared. To claim it all, a price must be
because
paid.
Winnie wanted it all for herself.
Little witch, you cannot hide from our power.
Power is meant to be shared. Give me your hand. Come on.
Your friends are your power. Kingdom Hearts this shit.
A book. Sisters, come. We will complete the spell without book. And once we do, your inconsequential powers will not protect you or
They only need it to read it, right? They have it memorized. They can, again, like I've been saying, just do what they need to do.
Wait, the warning. I think I know how to stop them. We have to tell them. Okay.
The skin book, the human flesh skin book from hell is the savior of this movie.
Magic Maxima.
I can't.
So what did she trade or sacrifice for it, though? I'm a little confused on what's happening at the moment. Or what the conditions of the spell are, rather. Because it kind of made it seem like it was all going to funnel into Winifred, but she's sharing it. Maybe not willingly, but is.
You should have read the warning.
I read none.
The power spell takes what you value most.
Silence. Not no witch.
Yeah, there it goes.
Fare thee well, my sisters.
Yes.
Sorrow is such sweet parting.
Almost.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
My sisters. Look, I must find a way.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little misty.
Wilt thou help me?
Wait, you're willing to give up your powers?
My powers are nothing without my sisters.
Lost and gone and out of sight. Ichitacapita Malika Mystica.
But what happened? Where are they? Didst thou speak the spell correctly?
Maybe that was for them.
Spell doesn't bring them back. It sends you to them.
Oh.
Oh, how marvelous. Thank you.
What I was gonna do, I was like, the first move is to come in bold, like stop Patterson Sisters, and then no. It's been like this the whole day.
Over here, you directionless skeletons.
Who cut his lips open?
You're not nearly as vile as I thought. I must bid you all good night, my eternal rest.
Sweet dreams.
They're like, what the fuck is going on?
What just happened tonight? Because I feel like I missed a lot. They're resurrecting evil witches and then finding out your best friend is a witch and then helping her do a spell to get rid of them as missing out.
So I guess we're just not going to explain any of that.
It's just a regular old Halloween. Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
Do you think Susan left those cookies out?
Oh, yeah. I'm starving.
Oh, they're doing the walk. Looks like there's actually something here in the end of the credits. The music, though, is pretty damn good in that, though. Like, all their... I love it. I like it. Between this and the one they gave on the stage, there's some really good. They got some really strong bops in this one. Love it. All right. I also saw that while I was scanning through, there was also something at the end credits, so we're going to go ahead and skip there. What's his name? Cobweb? Cobb Salad? Oh, come on, really? Come on, Gilbert. Why? Their souls were sent away. Or whatever, for that spell that they used here at the end to reunite one another. Because the Black Flame Candle was linked to their original spell. Well, I guess they already broke that assumed rule when he made the first candle. So I guess in theory, the second candle can also bring them back if they wanted to. So, sequel baited again! We'll see what happens with that, I guess. All right, I need to look a couple things up here real quick, just out of curiosity. Just had to look because the similarity is so striking between Neil Hopkins and the kid that played Mike. What's his name? Froy Gutierrez. Yeah. I had fun with that. I don't think it's as charming as the original, but I feel like it had the same spirit in a lot of ways. There are at times where it definitely feels like a 2020s style movie at times, obviously with the sensibilities, the updatedness, and just the way it was edited and the way the comedy kind of and the banter was built into the whole thing, where it kind of felt like it needed to hold the attention of the audience in these weird kind of loud but over the top kind of ways that wasn't really gelling with me in some scenes. But then in others, it felt very much like a 90s film, like the original one, and calling back to that in a little bit of ways. But I don't think it's as clean as the original was as far as the storytelling. But like what I did like about it was the main character and her kind of friend group, kind of like having this like fractured kind of moment. I like the kind of legacy that the things that happened in the film were kind of acknowledged, even though it's not like every returning cast member ever came back or anything like that. We got the ones from the dead, from the resurrections and all that to come back into play, references to the others and all that sort of stuff. So that was kind of homaged in here and tributed a lot throughout. But like the opening bit was a little weird. I like how it did focus on the sisters and expanded upon them. It didn't try to like redeem them in a way like some of these other Disney things here recently. They did keep them villains at the end, but they gave them like this pathos, at least internally, that comes with being a coven, with being sisters, with being family, and that no matter how mean Winifred is to the other people, like her other sisters, like she still really does love them. They still want to murder children. It's not a choice like Gilbert kind of thought, whereas like, no, they just did what they had to survive. People ostracized them. They weren't understood. If I can bring them back, maybe they'll feel more comfortable here or something like that. He wanted to try to, in a way, kind of redeem Salem's past a little bit. Because sure, a lot of the, I would dare say all of the witch trials and all that stuff, yeah, they weren't. I mean, I can't speak for truth, but I don't believe half of them were murdering or eating children or anything like that. It was just the fear of the Puritans of the time and all that shit, and the all that just kind of getting into people's heads and just how many people lost their lives to that. So I'm sure it makes a lot of sense for him to assume that of these three in particular. But no, they were bad. That was made very clear. He's like, because if there was an alternative, they were like, well, it takes all the fun out of it. I like luring away the children. I like killing them. I like eating the kids and all that stuff. They like their power and they like being these beings. So it's like, while we sympathize them in these ways, it doesn't strip away that side of the character. You know, it's kind of like what I didn't quite like about like the Maleficent stuff like that. So they did keep that intact at least. All of this is like 95% of the sister bits, like anytime they're interacting together, I really didn't enjoy. I think the first musical number was a little weird. The one though at the town, that was a great little remix. I loved that. I really enjoyed that. That was a really good number. It was really good performance. Getting Bette Midler to perform once again with the whole crew, that was fun. Yeah, I don't know if this one will go down in infamy like the original did. And I gotta say, even like coming into the original like way later, I think it just has a little bit more of like a charm to it. And maybe it's because of I think part of it might be the dated feel to it. I even think some of the effects in the original were better than some of the ones we saw in this. But I mean, I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as the original. I think it took a little bit for the cast, like Kathy Najimy, Bette Midler, and Sarah Jessica Parker to get into the groove of it. Because like the earlier scenes, it felt like some of the interactions were a little rusty. But I think as the movie got along, they kind of slipped into those skins much more fluidly. And got really kind of smoothed that whole thing out. Like as the movie got along, they got more comfortable being back in these skins, and it was fun. The Roomba bit was so funny how that kind of came back around. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Had fun, had some laughs, but maybe not as many as I had with the original one. I'm glad they brought back Doug Jones. That was a happy surprise. But yeah, I think overall, I think this is a pretty decent sequel. They did try to expand upon the lore a little bit. Like, you know, we got to see who I assume is Mother. They referenced her twice in the original film. And I guess I have to imagine that's who. They never even acknowledged her in this, from what I remember, from having literally just watched it. I don't remember if they ever actually gave her a name or even called her Mother. But I would assume that's the person that they were talking to or talking about in the original. That kind of set them on this path. But, you know, we got this, you know, she did say that they asked where's her coven. He was like, they've scattered to the winds. Who knows where they are or whatever. So I have to imagine maybe one of those people had to eventually led to this lead character here. I'll be honest, I don't remember any of the characters' names except for Gilbert. I remember Gilbert's name, but I don't remember any of the kids' names. I thought they did fine for the most part. The oaf of a boyfriend, Mike, I only remember his name literally because I looked at the cast list just now because I wanted to see if he was related to the guy from Stargirl or not. I couldn't confirm that. They have two different last names and seemingly different origins, so I don't think so. But man, do they look so similar. With that said, man, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. It's not perfect, but it was fun. Was it worth the, almost 30 years? I don't know. That's not going to be up to me. I only had to wait 5 days before I watched it between the two. So maybe with the original fresh in my mind or whatever, and an open mind, I was more open to this. I don't know how people who watched this back in the day are going to feel about it. I did get a text from a friend of mine, I guess, who just watched it earlier tonight, and he was like, I did not enjoy this movie. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to land with some people, though. Everybody's going to hit different. Everybody's got a different experience, a different connection to it. So who knows? I will say that I do think that the movie did get a little cringy here a few times. I won't pretend that it didn't. Guys, what did you think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We could talk about it there as well. Links to that in all my social description box below. Follow me in each and every one of those. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McCann, Status Alive, and Jeffrey Hale. Thank you guys so much for your continued support and everybody who's been helping the channel get to where it is today. If you're new, I hope you enjoyed this. If you're here at the end of the video, hit that subscribe button. You already made it this far. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.